it's Jen and Lindsey, and we are here with a semi-pro stenciling video. It is Thursday. That means at 1 o'clock we go live or have a recorded video every single week here at Cover Distributing, and we do semi-pro stenciling. So we do quick and easy stenciling projects that you guys could remake for yourselves, for gifts, home decor, any of that kind of stuff. So these are always quick and easy projects that we try to kind of take to the next level a little bit. So it's not just the board and stenciling. We try to dress them up a little bit, teach you guys a few little techniques that we've learned in our very little experience in stenciling. Lindsey's here with me. Say hi, Lindsey.
Hi, Lindsey.
She's going to be answering any questions that you have. So you can just type any of that stuff into the chat, and then Lindsey will either put links in for you, or she'll tell me what you're asking, and we'll figure it out, or we'll come up with something. We'll lie to you. No, I'm just kidding. We would never lie to you. But yeah, so that's what we're going to do today. We have a fun project. It's probably going to be the last of these fun sunshine projects that we're working on because fall is approaching quickly. And I like the fall weather, but I love the summer weather. So it's going to be a sad, sad day for me. It's already getting darker when I have to leave for work in the morning, and that makes me sad. All right. Do we have anybody with us yet, Lindsey?
Stacy is here.
Hi, Stacy. You watched yesterday, I believe.
Yeah. And Lurking Linda is here. But
Lurking Linda. She's hiding in the backgrounds. Okay, so we're going to do a fun project. It's not going to take us too long. We did our semi-pro painting video yesterday where we worked on our Thanksgiving tiered tray pieces. So you can always catch that video if you didn't see it yesterday, but we do have those all available on our YouTube channel as well as our Facebook pages. So either Cover Distributing or CD Stencils. This streams to both, right, Lindsey?
Yeah.
Okay, so they stream to both, so you can always jump over to one of those places and check these out, any of our old videos. Okay, are we ready to get started, Lou?
Yes, we are. Suzanne just joined us.
Hi, Suzanne. Okay, so I show you guys this at the beginning of every video that we do, and this is a coupon code for the month of August. This is valid at cdstencils.com only. It's going to save you 25% off of any of the items that we use in our Facebook Lives. So whether it's surfaces, stencils, brushes, any of that kind of stuff that we use. If I use like the white gel pen or a micron or any of that kind of stuff, it's all in that section, and you can, or it's all in this this coupon code that you can get the additional 25% off. Semi-pro 83124. So it expires the 31st of August. So make sure you go and use this coupon code if you want to grab any of these items. Okay. All right, let's move on. Let's get down to business, Lou.
Lurking Linda is not lurking anymore.
She's not lurking anymore. Hi, Linda. Okay, so this is our 10-inch, Lindsey? I think this is the 10-inch. 10-inch scalloped plaque. So it's got scallops all the way around it. What I did is I just base coated mine with white Adirondack home decor chalk paint from Folk Art. We do carry this if you guys want it. I love it for base coating for my backgrounds and stuff. It's so nice. So that's what I use for that. So that's this surface here. And then this is a stencil we're going to do. Let me put it off to the side here so you can see a little more what it says. So it says, all I need is sunshine and lake water with a little sun and some waves down here. So that's the one we're going to be working on. Put this on here. So everything that we're working with today, guys, you can find at cdstencils.com. You can go straight over there and get all of these items. So I just want to make sure I've got my sun so it's fitting in my little scallop there, and then I'm pretty even, and I think I'm pretty good. Okay, so my plan is to start at the top as always and work my way down. So I have a vision. Lindsey and I discussed it. We're going to see if it works out, but we have a vision. I'm going to start with Stormy, which is one of the new colors from Deco Art. Hasn't been out that long. And my original thought is all I need is in this Stormy. And then we're going to move on. So let's start with that. Now we are using our Sam's Club paper plate. Hashtag Sam's Club. Hopefully they sponsor us one day. Okay, so Sam's Club paper plate. Look at that. It's the same color as Stormy, guys. It was meant to be. I have my number 4 Spectacular stencil brush. This is the one that Chris kind of cleaned on camera on Thursday. Yeah. Don't judge me, guys. Don't judge me. This is before I really started taking care of my brushes. See, my number 5 doesn't look like that. I was a good girl with my number 5. It's just my number 4. I use it so much. My 3 looks pretty good too. But yeah, so if you haven't seen that and you need to know brush care or like how to take care of or restore your brushes, there's a good video. Chris did that on Tuesday on our Facebook, and it's also on YouTube, so you could check that out. Okay. Here we go. I'm going to start here at the top. I'm going to go with all I need is in this blue.
Debbie has joined us from OKC.
Hi, Debbie from OKC. We did record a video after our video yesterday, so we'll have content while I'm gone. And then I think we're going to do another video today after we finish up this
There
project.
should be 4 recorded videos
Yeah.
while Jen leaves me alone.
Yeah, you'll be fine. You'll be just fine.
On my work calendar, it actually says when she's gone, it says Jen leaves me all alone.
She's dramatic, isn't she? Oh my gosh.
Hello, Kat. Welcome.
Hi, Kat. Thanks for joining us. We're just starting our project for our semi-pro stenciling, and this is the All I Need Is Sunshine and Lake Water. So this is a fun little project. We're working with Stormy decor paint right now, and I base coated my surface with white Adirondack chalk paint from Folk Art. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say earlier. I just said that like it was nothing.
It actually took me a long time to learn how to say the word Adirondack.
Adirondack? Why? Oh,
I don't know.
Not a word you would use or something?
Well, when I learned it like 10 years ago,
Oh,
but
okay.
I mean, like, it just wasn't.
Yeah. Well, you don't really use it that much. That's like that word. Why would you use that unless you have Adirondack chairs or?
Yeah, which I do.
Yeah.
So
What's a good thing you know how to say that now? Yeah. All right. So we're just going to slowly work our way through this one. We always do our stenciling part first, and then we kind of dress it up a little bit. So you guys always start thinking about those suggestions on what you think we should be doing, because we always like to have your suggestions and your inputs on these projects. It's always nice when you guys help me choose colors too. So I'm not sure. I'm thinking this, will that work or no? Especially my shading colors. I feel like that is something that I really struggle with.
Linda says, I'm okay with you going on vacation because I'll be gone at the same time. I like you both right there.
Linda, we're always here for you, girlfriend. We're always here for you.
One of us is always here.
Yeah. Lindsay and I don't get time off together unless we're like really, really sick. I am using my painter's pal here.
And actually, that never happens either.
Yeah, we usually still come to work even if we're really
When I
sick.
had COVID, she got COVID when I was on vacation.
Yeah, I did. Yeah,
And
I
I
did.
came back, and she was better, and I got COVID.
Yeah, and she didn't get it from me.
No.
But okay, do you guys see how awesome this painter's tool is? I'm just using it to like mask off my area and not having to go through all that tape. This is awesome. And oh, by the way, this is Chris's painter's tool. Just so you know, look how dirty it is. That's not for me. Mom, I'm calling you out. Calling you out, Mom. That's not for me. I clean up mine. Well, actually, I clean up yours I use in the office.
Debbie Reagans has joined. She says 2 days in a row. Wow, good morning. Good
Hi,
morning
Debbie.
/
I'm so
afternoon.
glad you got to see paint with us today. So, quick projects on our semi-pro stenciling that we're doing. We're going to do this. I think this is going to be the last of our sunshiny stuff. We're getting ready to get into fall, and we'll probably do a little bit more of like home decor kind of stuff, and Christmas is going to be coming. So we'll be changing up our projects. So we do have a football one coming up here in a bit, a cat one. Mm-hmm.
Kat says, your stenciling is getting so much better. I've been watching replays.
Kat, thank you so much. That's so nice of you to say. Listen, I really think that practice makes perfect, right? So like the more of these videos and stuff that I do, and the more painting I get to do for like samples and stuff, I feel more confident in what I'm doing. And I think that like we want this to be a safe place for people that don't think they can handle it, because you totally can. If I can do this, guys, trust me, you can do this.
You know, it just boggles my mind how much Stormy matches that plane.
I know,
It's like the
it's so
same
crazy.
color.
It's the same color. It's like almost like Decor and Sam's Club got together and was like, let's create something together. And we came up with my paint palettes. I don't even use palette paper, guys. I only use these paint palettes, or the paint palettes, these paper plates. It's funny because I use whatever's in there. So like we have old birthday plates and stuff from people's birthdays, because we always do cake and stuff, and we always have them birthday plates and stuff. So I have used one of those at my desk last week to finish up my Christmas unwrapped ornaments samples. So, okay. I think that all is good. We got to get this need is. I always wipe a lot of my paint off, guys, because I have had too many times where I've had like bleed through or running underneath, and I do not want to have that on my projects. So I would much rather go in with like less paint and multiple layers than like heavy paint and only have to do it once. This way I make sure I'm getting a nice crisp image. And I always, when I do this as well, I don't know if you guys do this, but I am like super concerned about my stenciling. So I always hold down on the stencil right above or right below where I'm stenciling, depending on what project I'm working on and where everything is. And I am a pouncer. I know we talk about this kind of every week, but I know there's some swirlers out there. I am not a swirler.
We've tried so many times and it doesn't work for us, but that's okay.
It's okay. Use what you're comfortable with, right? Like
there are people out there that don't use stencil brushes. They use sponges.
Right. And that's totally fine. Let me see here. A little bit more on this E. Yeah, I feel like whatever you feel like you can do, go with it. I like the control of a stencil brush though. Like I feel like with a sponge, I know some people use like makeup sponges and stuff. I feel like I couldn't control how much paint's in there because I feel like it would like just sop up through. So this works for me. I like to stick with what I like, what I feel good about. Okay, so that looks pretty good, I think. So let's get the blue off of my paintbrush here. And then we'll move on to our sunshine. So what I'm thinking, Lindsay and I had a discussion about this earlier today. We're going to do the sun in a different color than we did the blue. Or the sunshine, I mean.
Debbie Reagan says her favorite are our stencil brushes.
Really? I love our stencil brushes too, Debbie. I'm glad that you like them because I just love the fact that I was just able to wipe that paint off into my water and like I'm dry. It's good to go. I love that. So let's start. We're going to do a salted caramel up here. And we've got a plan because we're going to bring this in. I'm going to ombre the sunshine. So we're going to do that in Baby Duck and then put some salted caramel down on the bottom of it. So that's going to give us a cool little like effect there. So let's see here how good we are. Okay, I'm going to just load up my paintbrush now. I have salted caramel. Just get that excess off of there. We're not going to need, this probably won't take very long at all to do because I'll tell you why. It's just the lines. It's not like you're filling in anything with letters. You feel like you got to fill in a lot. So the paint doesn't kind of go all evenly in. But with this, I think we're going to be all right.
That's a good sun color.
It is a great sun color. Especially like rising and setting suns. You know what I mean? I love all of these colors though from
this
new set is
this
so
is probably
good.
One of the better releases.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that.
I wasn't too keen on the salted caramel out of all of them. I wasn't, but it's growing on
It's growing on me. I love this color actually. It works so well with Baby Duck, like so well.
Hi, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy. Thanks for joining us. If anybody has questions, let us know. We're happy to answer them for you if we can. If not, we can answer from Chris and let you know later. But yeah, we're working on that. Lindsay and I have been stocking the store for our Wicked Warehouse event that's coming up in October. So October 30th and 31st, we're going to have the warehouse open where you guys can come in and shop if you want. We're going to have sales. Chris and Linda are going to be here doing make and takes. I know we've talked about this before, but I just want to make sure if there's new people, they know what's going on because a retail store isn't typically open. So we like to let people know when we're gonna be.
Suzanne says, I love salted caramel and Baby Duck together.
Me too, Suzanne. You cannot go wrong with that combo. I do love both of those colors together. Okay, a little bit more paint here. Yeah, so anyways, Lindsay and I have been super busy stocking the store for the open house because, you know, we want to make sure we're prepared and we have stuff on the shelves that you guys want. So we're making sure everything's all nice and stocked.
And why wait?
That's right. Why have to do a mad rush? Let's get ahead of it now, right? So we're working on that, straightening things up. Lindsay and I did some cleaning this morning back in the warehouse, got rid of some stuff. Papa John helped us too. He threw some stuff away, which I was so proud of him. I was so proud of him because he is kind of I don't want to say a hoarder, but he like, okay, he's a hoarder. But here's the thing. Like, he's not a bad hoarder, but he always thinks, oh, wait, I could use that.
Yeah.
And so he won't throw it away. Like, he literally kept a calculator today, like an old school calculator.
Even though I told him it was an old Casio and it still worked. It was solar powered.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, you see this cell phone? That's a calculator too.
Well, he was like, I always need a calculator. I was like, there's one when I'm working on stuff for measurements. And I was like, John, there's one on your computer. Oh, that's too much work. And Linda's like, there's one on your phone. And he was like, psh. He was having nothing about it. Nothing about it. Okay, so got that salted caramel on there. I like that color. We might hit that again here. Just let it kind of dry up a little bit, and then we'll look and see. Clean my brush off here. Okay, make sure I got all the water off the hand. One thing that I would suggest when you're doing this, when you're switching brushes, I always end up with water on this, and then I feel like it drips on my project. So make sure that you're like when you wipe that off, just take that across your paper towel too. Yeah, take the ferrule part off across there, and that way you'll have make sure you don't have that water. Okay, we're gonna use Baby Duck now. So I'm gonna do sunshine and this. Okay, so that's my plan, and then we're gonna go back and ombre the sunshine, which we did that last week. You guys showed me how to do that last week, and I'm like
she's addicted.
tickled pink that I can do that now because I love that look, and I'm like, I really want to be able to do that, but I don't want to mess up my stuff. But now I know I can do it with a dry stencil brush.
Is this too much of it? Didn't you do one of your ornaments for Christmas unwrapped with a Baby Duck salted caramel ombre?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I 100% did. All right, so be on the lookout for those if you like that combo, because I did use that for. Actually, I used that on 2 of the ornaments. Okay. I love this yellow. I love it. Baby duck do 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 do. Baby duck do 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 do. Are you guys singing with us at home? I hope so. It makes our day when you guys play along with us, so it's always fun. Does anybody have any questions yet, Lindsay?
No, Suzanne did say you could add some Baby Duck on the ends of the sun rays too.
We could, yeah. So it would go both ways. Absolutely, we could totally do that. I love a good suggestion. My brain doesn't quite think like painting style yet. Like my brain thinks scrapbooking style, like how I'm gonna do stuff, but like not quite painting because I haven't been doing it, I don't think, long enough. But I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. I'm coming along. Okay, now I'm gonna use my painter's palette again right here, so I'm gonna make sure I don't get any of my yellow on my blue. This thing is so great for masking off like this, though. It's a great tool to have.
Thank you, Kat. She's going to watch the replay.
Oh, yay. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Coming around here. I love this script font, too. Isn't that one a pretty one, Lou?
Oh, we have a lot of stencils with that font.
Yeah, we do. I like it. It is nice. It reads well. Like yes. Sometimes I look at fonts and I'm like, oh, I can hardly tell what that says. And I know that I shouldn't be like that, but sometimes I just don't see it. So there we go. Mark that off. So this is a whole nother way to use your painter's pals, guys. If you're in our Christmas Unwrapped, you got this one for free in your first box. So this one will be there if you have it. But if you don't, get this because it's awesome. I use this for all of my eyeballs. Anytime I put eyes on something, I use that. I'm a fan of like the ovals for eyes. Do you guys like ovals or circles? Chris has been doing a little bit of both lately. Lou, what are we having for 2:30 snack today?
I don't know. We could open up a new bag.
Oh, yeah, we could open up another bag of candy. We finished one bag so far. They were the Skittles gummies, and they were yummy. Which I've not seen those in store anywhere. So
no, I haven't either.
I'm not sure where they came from, but they were really good. Okay. Anybody got anything going on in their lives this weekend? What am I doing? Oh, we're going to our concert tomorrow. We talked about that yesterday. But Lindsay and I have a concert we're going to tomorrow with our 2 best friends. And then Saturday, I don't know what I'm going to do Saturday. I have to do a trial packing for my vacation to see if I've got way too much stuff or if I've got room to add. Because I'm a girl and I like to take options. I can't commit to an outfit that far in advance.
Hello, Virginia. Welcome.
Hi, Virginia. Thanks for joining us. Working on our All I Need Is Sunshine and Lake Water project. So we're using Baby Duck right now. We used Stormy on the top words, and then we used salted caramel on our sun. And we're going to dress those things up here too. Almost done with that. This is a cool surface, Lindsay. I like that you picked this one. It's different. Okay, now we're going to do our ampersand.
Laura joined us. She said, today is mine and my husband's 37th anniversary, so we are going to the casino to celebrate tomorrow since we will both be off tomorrow.
Oh, Congratulations. Happy anniversary. That is so awesome. I love it when people have been married for a while and they let you know, because I'm like, what is the secret to staying married for that long? I love my husband, but some days, man, no, I'm just kidding. Some days, no, he's a great guy. I can't complain about him.
Hello, Sandy. Welcome.
Yeah. Welcome, Sandy. Sandy from the salon.
Sandy from the salon.
Hi, Sandy. Shout out Salon 122. I'll be in there soon to get my wig busted. Okay, so I think hold on, let me hit this and one more time. Okay, let's just make sure we got a good, since I did 2 on the other. That looked pretty good to me, but I just want to make sure we have the same coverage. Okay, that looks pretty good. You happy with that? I like that. Okay, I like that. Can you guys see it yet? Okay. Okay, now I'm going to get out of the yellow, and I'm going to go to my next color. Now, Lindsay and I had this discussion earlier today, actually, about these colors. And I think that I am going to use open water, because it's water, right? Like, it's water. It should be this color. Yes, ma'am.
So Suzanne says, are you going to ombre the water word too?
We could. I'll have to find another color of paint, but I've got open water here. What would go well with open water?
Ooh.
She got shocked.
That's probably too teal.
What do you got? I feel like Moody Blue would be too dark. So I've got open water. That's what I'm going to do lake and water in my little waves with. It might be okay. I don't know. See what they said. Guys, can you give me a suggestion on what to ombre it with? I can totally try it. I just need to know what color to put with it.
Well, if you're going to use something lighter than that, you want to do the light first, wouldn't you? Or are you going to use something darker than that?
I would say darker, but because I'm going lighter to dark up on the sunshine, so I figure it needs to go together. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Lindsay's looking for me some paint, guys. Okay, now we're going to do lake water here and the open water. Because, I mean, it says it's water on the label. It's got to be the right color, right?
That's stormy.
Okay.
There's navy blue. I kind of like the navy blue.
Yeah, I kind of like the navy blue too. Because you know how water's darker in some spots?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay.
Okay, got my lake going here. Do you guys go to the lake? Do you fish, boat, jet ski, any of that kind of stuff? Oh, shoot, got someone there. I was moving too fast. Slow down, Jen. I do not do any of like lake stuff. We don't have a boat. My husband doesn't really care to be on the water, so I'd be cool just to lay there and sunbathe.
I like to look at the water.
Yeah, I like to look at the water.
And like when we go to ports on the
Yeah,
cruises,
you go
I'll get
in.
in the ocean.
Yeah.
Not a good swimmer though, so.
That's okay. You just stay where your head's above water, you know, and you're all right.
So we had suggestions of midnight blue, stormy, and royal navy.
Okay. We've got navy over here, right?
That's navy.
Okay.
I don't think I have royal navy.
I don't think we do over here. I don't think that's not a color Chris uses, so we probably don't even have it in the paint cabinet over there. Hopefully my head's not in the way, guys. I'm kind of leaning in so I can
I can just see your hair.
Okay, well, sorry if that's annoying you here. I'll try to move back some. I'm like one of those people, I got to get up in the project, so I'm like literally nose in it. Okay, now I'm going to go back here. Look at this. This is a pretty color.
So Stacy said she lives in Lake County, so there are tons of lakes around her in
Does she go to
Central
them?
Florida.
Do you go to them? I would. I think if I lived close to it, I 100% would.
We have a creek here in Urbana.
We have the Darby Creek where I'm
And we
at.
have
It's not terrible. Actually, people
city
swim in it.
pond, but
People swim in the, like where the bridge is going to my house in Lindsay's. People swim in that water.
ew.
I wouldn't, but people do. You'll see whole families down there parked on the side of the road.
Hey, you accidentally swam in that water.
Go ahead, Lindsay. Tell them what I did. Go ahead. Now that you brought it up, you go ahead and rat me out to our friends.
No, I said accidentally.
Yeah, I did. I accidentally
got caught in flash flood.
Well, I know. I just drove through water.
No, she accidentally. It wasn't her fault.
It wasn't my fault.
Had washed
Yes,
over.
I didn't know it was flooded. It was dark and it was a side road, and there's not a lot of there's no street lights, so like it's black.
She's out in the sticks.
I am, and so I was coming home late. I should have known better. My husband was working. He's a lineman, so when there's storms and we get that much water, he's always gone, right? And so I should have known better, but no, I was like, this will be the fastest non-dangerous way to drive in all this rain. That was wrong. That was really wrong. So I flooded my car, drove right into the water. My husband had to come and save me and our son. My car was totaled. It was horrible. I thought he was going to murder me.
Yeah, she called me.
Yeah,
at 11 o'clock at night.
did. I was like, I texted her first. I was like, are you awake? And she's like, yeah, what's going on? I'm like, I'm calling you. And she's like, okay. She said, what happened? I was like, Brad's going to murder me. So if you hear about it on TV, it's because Brad murdered me.
I said, he's not going to murder you. Give him a couple days. He'll get over it. And what happened?
He got over it. Well, no, he did something stupid driving too.
Well,
and then
true.
it ixnayed it out.
Yeah.
He was like, I feel really bad for giving you crap about that. Accidents happen, Jen. I was like, that's right. They do, Brad. Just remember that.
So Suzanne says she lives very near Lake Coeur d'Alene in North Idaho.
Oh.
Sandy, Brad works for DP&L AES.
Yeah, AES.
Yeah, sorry. DP&L AES.
Yeah. Yep. And my son's hopefully becoming a lineman too. So he just did a boot camp where he had like a test he had to take, like a paper pencil test. And then if you pass that, then you moved on to interviews. So he moved on to the interviews. And then after the interviews, if they liked you, you got to go to their 3-day climbing camp or whatever. And so he just finished that yesterday. And then he and his girlfriend are on their way they're there now to Walt Disney World. Because when they graduated, her parents said she could take a trip anywhere in the U.S. They gave them a budget, said they'd take care of flights. And so the two of them picked Disney. So they are at Disney today. And I'm so jealous because I love Disney World.
I've never been.
I cannot believe you've never been there, Lindsay. Of all the places that you have traveled with your family, I cannot believe you've never been to Disney World.
My dad told me that was his one regret of my childhood.
Not taking
he never
you.
took me to Disney. I went tons of other cool places, but never Disney.
We didn't go when we were kids. Well, my brothers were younger than me, but I was I was a senior in high school the first time I went, and I went because I was in the marching band, and we had a band competition down that way. We went to some kind of thing and got selected to go down there and play. So we did that. That's the first time I went. And my parents went with me as chaperones because I went to a big school, so there was a lot of people that were in the band. And so they asked for parents to volunteer and go. So my parents went, and that was the first time ever I was to Disney, and my parents fell in love with it. And so that was when I was a senior in high school. And when I was a sophomore in college, my parents were like, I think we're going to take our family trip this year to Disney World. And I was like, oh, no way. And then I was dating Brad, my husband Brad at the time. And they were like, if he wants to come, he can come with us. I'm like, okay. So he and I went there, and we've gone by ourselves there. We've taken our children there several times. I love all things Disney, though. Okay, finishing up my little water waves here. And we'll have to hit a couple of these letters one more time, but then we're going to ombre, so see how it all turns out. I love these colors together, Lindsay.
Hello, Marlene.
Hi, Marlene. Is it Marlene Snyder?
Yes, it is.
Hi, Marlene.
Sandy says she thinks every lineman when they have to go out in nasty weather. Me too.
Sandy, thank you for that. I'm always like defending my husband on nasty Facebook messages about people complaining about not having their power. I'm like, these guys have not slept.
Yeah.
They're working as fast as they can and as hard as they can to get you back on. Trust me. They don't want you out of power any more than they want to be fixing it. So, yes. So thank you for that, Sandy. He appreciates that. No, not Sandy. Tammy. Is that who said that?
No, it's Sandy.
Oh, Sandy. Okay. After I said that, I thought maybe I was wrong. Okay. All right. A couple more spots just to get real quick here. And then we will move on to some fun stuff. feel like I'm aggressively stenciling today.
You are a little bit.
Wonder why. So what are you doing this weekend other than the concert with me tomorrow night?
We have a couple things at the Legion
Okay.
Saturday. So I'm working there. Selling pork chops.
Oh, that's right. You told me about that. Okay, yeah, for that benefit or whatever. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mom and Dad, I don't know what they're doing this weekend. He didn't say too much today when he was here.
Suzanne said, how are linemen need way better pay than football linemen? They put their lives in danger every time they're called out.
Oh, I'm telling my husband you said that. He's going to be so happy that you said that. Yeah, it's a very dangerous job. And then when our son was like, I think I want to do that, my husband was like, absolutely not. But, he's an adult and he can make his own decisions. So he applied and here we are waiting to hear if we got a job or not. All right.
Good morning, Roxanne, or good afternoon here.
Yeah, it's afternoon here, but where you're at, good morning.
Good morning.
We try to do these like later in the day, so like our 1 o'clock time, because we feel like that gives even like the West Coast people some time to get on and get up and open their eyeballs before they're like, oh, I have to listen to that girl talk again. I gotta watch her act like she knows what she's doing again. Okay, let's see here. Right here, I think. Do you see anything, Lindsay, that looks like
Can you move it up a little bit?
Yeah.
Left side of the waves.
Okay.
And the cross beam on the A.
Up here? Okay. Yeah, I see that now. Okay, and then over here.
Cross beam on the other A too.
Okay.
What do you got against A's?
I don't know. Clearly, I don't want him to close up. Okay, here we go. Anywhere else? Oh, it looks pretty. Looks pretty.
Roxanne says she's getting ready for work.
Oh, Roxanne, what do you do? Where you gotta go? Do you love your job? Or is it I have to go to work, put my pants on and go? Well, hey, there's people that don't love their jobs. There's people that aren't like us, Lindsay, that enjoy our work.
Well, no, I was just laughing at the put their pants on.
Well, I mean, she said she was getting ready for work, so I'm assuming she was like getting dressed and stuff. So she was putting her pants or a skirt or a dress or overalls. Heck, I don't even know. She might be a farmer. Who knows? She might be wearing her overalls. Okay, and up here by this top of this K. Yes and yes. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. You think so, Lou?
Yeah.
Okay, looks pretty good? Okay. All right, we're moving on. So we are going to go to, let's see, maybe we'll do the sunshine first. Actually, I think my son might need a little bit more salted caramel. Do you see that? Cheryl's our mail lady. Lindsay's phone just went off with the camera, so somebody's here. Or it could be Papa John coming in to yell at me. Whoa, here's the good thing, guys. Remember last week when we extended that Facebook Live sale? I didn't get in trouble for that. He said, that's fine. Whatever you want to do, Jen. And I'm like, that's right. Don't argue with Jen. Right? Don't argue with Jen. Lindsay was trying to argue with me today, and I was like, we're not doing this. Not really. I just make stuff up sometimes because I just try to make Lindsay make comments about how I'm mean. Okay, almost finished here. Okay, I think that looks good. Okay, so now we're going to ombre our baby, or our salted caramel on our baby duck for our sunshine.
Roxanne says she's a hairstylist. She plays in hair all day.
Oh, Roxanne.
Different form of art.
Yes, 100%. I admire people that can do that. Like, my hair lady is amazing. Kim Segner. She wears a Slim 122. I love her. Seriously, I go in and she's like, what do you want? And I'm like, whatever you think. Like, she never lets me down. She's like, you sure? What about this? I'm like, that's perfect. I don't even care. So.
She works 1 till 9 once a week.
Okay. That's a long day, though. 1 to 9. Yeah, that's a long day. Okay. I think we're good there. And salted caramel now. We're going to do this on our sunshine. Oh, I have some there. What are you you doing, Jen? Get it together, girl. Okay. I'm going to use my number 4 stencil brush. Okay. Swirl this around. Make sure I get it all up in my bristles. And then I'm going to go this way so I can kind of see what I'm doing, okay? So, everybody say a little prayer that this works out, like I'm imagining it in my head. The thing I like about this is that like you can slowly add the color so you don't end up with like a mass amount of color if you're not sure. I want mine to like kind of look soft, like a sunset. Okay. Less is more, guys. Less is more with paint, right? Small amount of paint, Jen. You don't have to hurry. Okay, that was pretty good. Okay, let's go. I don't want to get anything on here. That's far enough away. It's crazy to me, like absolutely crazy to me to see how different just that little bit of paint adds. I mean, just insane. Just takes that project to the next level, guys, and that's what we're looking for. Quick and easy, but impressive projects. Like super easy, not a lot of time into it. This would be a good thing to like lay out on a table, like buy 3 or 4 of the stencils, Lindsay, and just go along if you were like in craft shows and stuff. And you could just go along the table and do each step at a time. You wouldn't have to clean your brush that way. Which cleaning brushes isn't that hard with the spectacular stencil brushes because you can just clean them off and go on. So that's always nice. Okay. All right, let's get some more paint. You liking it so far, Lou?
It looks good.
Okay. All right, a little more salted caramel here. And then we'll finish up our ombre. This one looks a little bit lighter. So the cool thing about ombre is you don't have to have like a solid stencil, right? It could, because you already have color underneath of it. So you're all right there. Let's see here. Oh, that's pretty. Wait till you see this, guys. Look at this. Can you see?
Mm-hmm.
How cool is that? Okay, that's cool. I like that. Okay, now we're going to do the same thing down here on the water, correct?
Yes.
So we discussed. Okay. With our open water. All right, so let's get our salted caramel out of here. All right, and we're going into a darker color, so we don't have to really be too picky. I've got navy blue here. So we'll do that. Again, load it up real good, and I'm going to get a ton of my paint off of my brush because I don't want to have that running. Look, don't like that at all. Okay, and we're going to go back into the water. Okay, so we'll start on this side and work our way up around here. So this is pretty much just like a guessing game on how far you want to go. It's more like a choice of eye, right? Like there's not like a rule that you should do like half and half, or is there, Lindsay?
I don't think so.
It's my project. I can do what I want to. I'm like a 50s song.
It's my party.
Mm-hmm.
Cry if I want to.
That's right. Oh, you guys are getting free entertainment from Lindsay today. I get to do that every single day, so you're welcome.
Hey, you're the one that dances.
I was dancing today in the store, and Lindsay I said, I gotta get my moves ready for the concert tomorrow night.
Suzanne says she generally does 1/3.
1/3. Okay.
You're close.
I'm close to that. Yeah. A little over, but. And with ombre, you still can have some of that lighter color show through on the bottom. You don't have to have like a straight, solid line. Like it doesn't have to be like, just like a cutoff. You want it to kind of blend. So it doesn't have to be like perfect. You want it to almost like bleed up in.
Linda said, don't do half and half or you will lose your middle value.
Oh, Linda, you're so smart. She is so smart. Okay, let's do a little peek-see and see what we've got.
Oh.
Okay, that's really pretty.
Yeah.
Okay, now we're supposed to do something to the sun, right? A baby duck on top of the sun. Is that what we said?
That's what someone suggested.
Do we want to do that?
Pull the stencil up again. I don't think it needs it. Oh no, your call.
I'm cool with you. I don't care. Yeah.
Suzanne says you got to watch Facebook with songs they can delete the video. I've heard from other countries. They always put, it depends on which country you're in or something like that.
Okay.
It's kind of annoying.
Yes.
That's why we have to use generic music on our
yeah, because we had one that was like it wasn't the licensed song, but it was somebody that sang a licensed song and we couldn't post it. They took it down. And we're like, that's silly. Okay. Now, what I think I am going to do though is this looks like really, really light because of this. So maybe if I take my angle brush, and no, I'm not using my 1/2 inch. I'm going to use my 1/4 inch. And I'm thinking maybe if I just do the outside of that in salted caramel kind of to make it blend because it just seems so kind of like bright right there. So I'm thinking maybe if I could just do a little bit on here to kind of pull it through. Does that make sense? Just on that outside edge. And again, I'm using my 1/4 inch awesome angle. Just loading up the toe of that and putting some water on my brush.
Listen to you using the brush parts.
Listen, I'm listening to Mom, and she's teaching me all of this stuff in her Facebook Lives that she's doing. So if you need information, guys, check out her videos because I watch them while I'm in the office doing stuff because Lindsay's over here, so I gotta be over there to answer phones and stuff. And so I listen to all her videos while I'm in there working. While she's filming them.
Cute.
Very cute. Good? Got a little messy up here. That's the awesome part about paint, guys. Just put a little water on there. Until it's set, you can kind of move it. Oh, that looks a lot better. Okay.
Suzanne says your float looks really good.
Thank you. Okay. All right. I think we're good.
Yeah, I think it looks good.
I think it looks really good. I love it. Okay. Thank you guys for helping me out. I love that. Okay. So let me quickly go over what we've done today. This is our 10-inch scalloped board. It's scalloped all the way around. Does not have hang holes. However, if you want to add them, you could totally do that. I used Stormy for all I need is, okay, so Stormy for that part, salted caramel for this, baby duck for sunshine in this. Then I did salted caramel as the ombre for my sunshine and then just a little shade on that. And then we used open water for lake water and then the waves. And then we did the ombre part on the bottom with navy blue. That turned out really cute. I like that one. I might have to give this one to Bridget if they get their place back up at the lake. I might have to take this one and give it to her. Okay. All right, guys. I love it. Yes. Okay. Thanks for joining us. Did you love the project? I love it.
Thanks for joining us.
I know. I'm so excited because I love when they turn out like this. Like sometimes I do them and I'm like, oh, that's not really good, Jen. You need to get it together. And then I do something like this. I'm like, hey, look at me. I'm okay. So yeah, I love it. Does anybody have any questions before we go, Lindsay?
No.
No? Okay, guys, don't forget to use the coupon code at CD Stencils. Everything we've done today, you can get at CD Stencils. The stencil itself, We talk about this every week. Yours won't have this on there. It's our demos, but the stencil itself, painter's tools, brushes, the surface, any of the stuff that we've used this month are on cdstencils.com. You go there, get what you want, put the coupon code in, and save 25% off. So make sure you do that. Thank you for joining me today. We will be back next Thursday with another semi-pro stenciling video, and we will be back next Wednesday as a semi-pro painting video. So my words aren't working today. So join us, and then Chris has got a live video or a video coming out on Tuesday.
Yep.
So you can catch us Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday every week. We are doing new stuff. So make sure you're joining us if you want. Let us know if you have any questions. If not, have an amazing day. What are you laughing at?
The L on that sign behind your head does not show.
Because it's teal. It just says poo.
Yeah, it does. I'm like, I just saw it. I'm like, maybe we need to darken that
Maybe
letter
we
a little
need to.
bit.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us. We will see you on Wednesday for sure. You can join Chris on Tuesday. And then we'll be back Wednesday with semi-pro painting and next Thursday with semi-pro stenciling. All right, guys, have an amazing day. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye.